going on YouTube? You know what I'm saying? Welcome back to another banger reaction video brought to you by the GOAT himself. You know what I'm saying? You already know what it is. You know what I'm saying? Today we got top 5 kids. Shit, damn it. Shit. Today we got top 5 kids reacting to life sentences. You know what I'm saying? My friend actually sent this to me, you know what I'm saying, on Twitter, you know what I'm saying, so if y'all niggas want to send me stuff, you know what I'm saying, follow me on Twitter, Instagram, you know what I'm saying, I got y'all niggas, you know what I'm saying, I react to anything, that shit live as fuck, you know, but don't mind this, you know what I'm saying, my nigga I got a fat ass pimple, you know, but yeah, we're gonna get right into this video. I'm gonna stop talking, make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe, let's go.
Hey everyone, it's Crave here, and in today's video, we're going to be going through the top 5 guilty kids reacting to life sentences.
And I got
These
the hot
kids
pocket. Hold on,
did some crazy bad things, are now in court, and are being sentenced to pretty much life in prison or worse by judges and juries, and it's some crazy stuff. You're gonna love it. Before in this video though, if you guys haven't already, leave a like on this video and subscribe, or else you're gonna go to prison for life. It's a crime now to not like the video. And also comment down below and tell me the craziest, most insane person that you know. Maybe that person's you. I don't know what your life is like, but let's get into this top 5, which is actually a top 8. In the race spot, we're going to start off with a bit of a wild ride. This involves a 15-year-old girl named Roxana. She started dating a 24-year-old guy. Big problem there. Her parents ended up finding out and banned her from seeing this guy. On top of that, they limited her internet and phone usage. Also, police got involved, and he was going to get into a ton of trouble and actually managed to convince her to kill her entire family. She went out with this plan, was not successful. She actually stabbed her.
Nigga, her name is Barack, nigga. That's the first issue. What the fuck? Nigga said her name is Barack.
Her brother, but nobody ended up dying, and she ended up getting caught, and obviously is now getting sentenced for quite a long time.
Nigga?
I would like to apologize.
This bitch ugly as shit. God damn.
My family.
What the fuck is that?
Being the daughter they wished I would be. And I promise that I will get better no matter what happens. And I will see Lucas and Angelica again. I'm sorry.
Order 7, this one really annoys me. I really hate people in general who can't take care of themselves, who just like literally have no self-control whatsoever. It just drives me nuts. And this is one of those people. In fact, she had gotten in trouble for what caused this entire incident in the past. She's not actually a teenager at this time. She's actually 25, so I'm kind of stretching it for this list, but it does kind of tie into something that happened in their teenage years. She actually is now being sentenced pretty much for life in prison because she was driving drunk and got into a car accident in which killed 6 people.
God damn!
Her sister, and she was the sole and only survivor of that entire car crash. Everyone else passed away. And the most infuriating thing about this was that back when she was 16, she was arrested for a DUI. Also, she had her license taken away.
This bitch is a gangster,
and
nigga.
Yet she still didn't learn. So all because she's an idiot with absolutely no self-control, 6 people died.
Miss Culbreth, who was drunk at the time, was driving
100
miles an hour the wrong way before smashing head-on into the SUV.
No word.
The fuck this nigga just say?
Since taken away, that kind of stuff, and got into a ton of trouble for it, and yet she still didn't learn. So all because she's an idiot with absolutely no self-control, 6 people died.
Miss Culbreth, who was drunk at the time, was driving 100 miles an hour.
This bitch was driving a Hellcat. What the shit?
Wrong way before smashing head-on into the SUV.
You driving a fucking truck? Going 100 miles? That bitch had to be driving that red one, nigga. That's shitty, wow.
SUV.
No words. No words can convey.
Oh, I've been catfish. This bitch is not bad at all.
The driving accident occurred 11 days after she had given birth to a baby boy. When she was 16, she was arrested for drunk driving after causing a collision where no one was hurt. Her license was suspended for almost 5 years.
She had birth.
She had her license.
She gave birth, and
then came the wrong way collision.
At number 6, this may include the dumbest person in this entire list. I mean, this guy, I'm telling you, he is literally like 12 IQ, and I'm being generous with that. He actually got in trouble for carjacking a woman at gunpoint, and on top of that, he also wounded a teen in a shooting. I'm not necessarily sure if those were separate things or if they were together. but he's also very involved with gang activity. He was talking to the judge and giving his defense, basically making his little plea about what he thinks about the sentence, that kind of stuff. And he came up with quite possibly one of the greatest defenses of all time, almost as good as the South Park Chewbacca.
Hey, look at this nigga camping.
Nothing's gonna beat that, but his, I guess, viewpoint was that crime won't stop if he gets locked up. So what's the point of locking him up? I mean,
hey, that nigga.
Really,
hey, that's facts. That's facts.
I understand that the crimes I committed.
This nigga ugly.
It ain't like because I'm locked up that crime isn't gonna stop in Atlantic City just because of me. I just feel as though it's time.
Look at the lawyer, bro.
Time for me to have
Look at this nigga.
15 with the 26.
This nigga like, bro, this dumb ass nigga.
In the number 5 spot, there's no doubt in my mind, this is easily one of the worst ones in this entire list, just in terms of, like, the crimes committed and that kind of stuff. It's just kind of disgusting. This involves a teen. Basically, he actually went to rob his neighbor, and his neighbor, I don't know why you would rob your neighbor. It sounds like a not very smart idea, but he went and did that and broke into her house. She's 98 years old, so she's very, very old.
This nigga's a bitch.
And he actually strangled her to death. Then things get really messed up. He sexually assaulted her dead body. And keep in mind, like I said, he's a teen.
This, bro. What, nigga? Hold on.
It really messed up. He sexually assaulted her dead body.
This nigga fucked a dead 98-year-old woman? This nigga, what the? No way.
Like
this isn't real.
He's a teenager. She's 98 years old. And afterwards, stuffed her in a closet. And then proceeded to, I guess, rob her house, take money.
This nigga's a gangster, bro. This nigga's a gangster. No way. Ain't no way. Ain't no way in hell. You telling me this nigga, he went to his neighbor's house, choked that bitch to death, fucked that bitch while she was dead, nigga, put the bitch in the closet, and then still robbed her shit? Ain't no way. Ain't no way in hell.
And
ain't no way in hell.
And sentenced to life without parole. Here's the thing that just really annoys me. His mom went in the courtroom and said that, oh, this isn't my son. My son would never do this. It's like, I hate
with the mom saying that, he gotta be white.
It's like he literally did it. Like, your son is a sick, twisted piece of shit. Just accept it.
Handcuffed and shackled and kept his head down for most of the
Look at this nigga.
He waited to learn his fate. The defendant sat stone-faced the entire time, except when his mom spoke.
He's loyal to a fault. He's compassionate. And this thing that we're sitting here discussing is not who my son is. I don't care how much you want to pluck out evil facts. That's not my son.
Moving forward, I may have said the last one was really bad, but this one, I mean, it might be even worse. This involves a guy who was babysitting a 5-year-old girl, and nothing was expected to go wrong. He was just supposed to be looking after her.
He killed her.
But while his parents were gone, he murdered this 5-year-old girl for no reason whatsoever besides the fact that he just apparently felt like doing it. You gotta.
This nigga hard as shit. Ain't no way. This nigga's a G.
Be a cold-blooded, terrible person to do.
This nigga said because he wanted to do it.
Something like that.
That's fucked
He's 17, by the way, but he actually choked this little girl and put her in a garbage bag and then dumped it in the trash.
This nigga threw her out. This nigga's disrespectful. Top of the line disrespectful. This nigga's a savage.
And I think the saddest part about this was this girl was only 5 years old. She was weeks away from starting kindergarten and had her entire life ahead of her.
Look at this nigga. The fuck? This nigga ugly as shit.
I'm just sorry.
Moving to 3, this one involves another terrible, cold-blooded teenager. This kid, he actually not only got 1 life sentence, but he got sentenced to 2 life sentences. So, you know, he's never getting out for sure.
God, this nigga never getting out.
What he did was he actually, I guess, pre-planned this murder of one of his classmates. He went and stabbed him repeatedly and then actually beheaded him, which I'm not...
This nigga cut his head off? Ain't no way. Alright, my phone, you know what I'm saying? My aunt had called a nigga, you know what I'm saying? My aunt had called me. Well, I do apologize for that. We're gonna go back into it. You know what I'm saying?
Really sure the situation behind this, why he did it, but you know, he was in the courtroom, and while being sentenced, he was just completely lifeless. Like, he looked like he had nothing in his eyes.
The judge sentenced Matthew Borges to 2 consecutive terms of 30 years to life in prison. 1 term for premeditation and 1 for extreme atrocity or cruelty.
We hope that the sentence handed down serves to
that nigga head off.
Him find remorse and repentance in his life.
That nigga had to be
this one involves a 21-year-old. He's involved in a lot of gang activity, and I think around Halloween he got into a shooting and ended up shooting somebody or something like that, and now he's in court because there's a lot of problems around that, obviously, and he's getting sentenced to 40 years to life in prison. And you know, I don't think it really completely hit him, the fact that he was going to be getting sentenced to pretty much life in prison, because when he did, I mean, he just absolutely lost it. He could not handle it whatsoever.
Sentencing, Spencer completely broke down. The minimum period of parole eligibility is 15 years plus 25 years of life in accordance with Penal Code Section 12022, 3D. This can be concurrent with
and number one, starting off with one that's still very serious, but it does have a little bit of a joke hidden in it. You'll understand when you actually see it. But this involves a 17-year-old who killed a 75-year-old divorced woman who lived alone. Apparently, he attempted to rob her on a street, and that's where he did it. And he ended up getting caught shortly afterwards. I think a bus driver found the woman or something like that. And during the sentencing, after he went through the motions of trying to get out as much time as he possibly could, something a little funny happened, I guess.
What the? No, this not real, nigga. This not real, nigga. This not real, nigga. This not real, nigga. Fuck no, this not real. This is not real. That nigga did not say what? Hold on. Yeah, watch it. That nigga. Hold on. Let's stop. That's not real. That's not real. Hold on. What the fuck? What the fuck? That nigga said, what?
Those are the clips that I've seen this video. Hope you guys did enjoy it. If you did, make sure you like this video. If we can break 10,000 likes, that would be insanely awesome. We'd appreciate that.
No. Oh, my fault. No way, nigga. I'm sorry. That's gonna cap it off for this video, you know what I'm saying? This shit was lucky funny as fuck. That nigga that nigga said, what? I'm sorry, you know what I'm saying? This is gonna cap it off, you know what I'm saying? Make sure you guys like, share, subscribe if you're new. And I'm gonna catch y'all niggas in the next one.